Hi everyone, this is the next vid I'm doing on Empire Total War, and in the past few days I've been looking on some ambush tactics. So now I'm going to show you a vid on some simple ambush tactics. Now I'm playing out as Austria against Great Britain. I've got my general's bodyguard, 1 unit of line infantry and 2 units of Windbörsche. Now you see how I set them up. I got my general's bodyguard here. That's actually the only unit that they can see. General's bodyguard can never hide, so the enemy is going to go after them. They can't see my line infantry over here, they can't see my Jägers over here, and they can't see the other unit of Jägers here. Now I got these guys to set up spikes because in case the cavalry, they have 3 units of cavalry. In case the cavalry decides to attack them, I don't have any other unit to support them, and light infantry fighting against cavalry is really not good for you. Now, so they got the spikes in case the cavalry charges onto them. Now, what I'm trying to do is get their cavalry to come in here after the general's bodyguard, and then start firing from all sides, here, here, and here, with the line infantry making massive volleys. And when the enemy reaches them close, I'll just get them in melee to kill most of the units. Now the enemy has general bodyguard and 2 units of regimental horse. You see they're sending 1 regimental horse first. Now, so far the enemy still can't see my army, only my general's bodyguard, so they're just aiming at him. Now, what I also do with my Windbörsche is I toggle off fire at will mode, so they don't start firing straight away. Otherwise, the cavalry can just charge into them and not in the general's bodyguard. And then when they got closer enough, I toggle it back on and they started shooting. And now the firing's begun. They don't have many left, and now I also charged in with my general's bodyguard to take them out. Now, what I found out from previous ambush tactics, what happened often was that after the first cavalry started running, the second cavalry straight away charged into my Jägers, and so they took them out. And therefore I have these spikes there, and also I have to get them to hide again after these guys have been eliminated. Now these guys are routing, and I got my general's bodyguard back here, and these guys are ready for the next enemy. You see? Stupid horse. Now these Windbörsche are Austria's long-range light infantry, and they're really good because you can keep them quite far and they can shoot silently all the units in the battlefield, or well, most of them in the fight. They also can hide anywhere, and as you can see here, these guys are hiding, and they're just on normal ground. Also, even if they're walking, they're still hiding. Now you see the next unit is coming in. They're keeping their general's bodyguard behind because they know the first cavalry was completely smashed. Now they're quite near, and I'm starting to shoot. They're losing quite badly down the middle, and also their morale is severely damaged after the shots they've taken from all the flanks. Now their general decided not to go down the middle, instead tried to take out my Wimbische Jägers. Either he didn't see them or he just stupidly ran and hit my spikes. And watch this guy, he got shot by my own. The spikes are actually really effective against cavalry, especially when they don't go around, because then they really spike all of them. Yeah, most of the units are dead just from those spikes, and now they're running. And that's victory, I think. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope it's been helpful, and I might do some more ambush tactics, more complicated ones later on. So this is the first one in the series. Now, if you can see here, my losses are only 8 men, and they lost nearly all of their guys. So it's also good for least casualties. And okay, so see you next time.